Good morning, everybody. David Atkins, Targeted Individual. I'm back with what's happening to Targeted Individuals, Part 3. First, I got a quick verse. Be careful for nothing or anxious. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, prayer and supplication. But prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known before God, and the peace that surpasses all understanding will guard your hearts and minds through Jesus Christ. Philippians 4-6. Part of the way to break free from this negativity they put you in is when you go through a day of gang stalking, direct energy weapons, raise your vibration. Well, I raise my vibration by praying and meditating. And I am a Christian. I do follow the Bible. Well, I'm not a Christian. I'm a follower of Christ, because Christian involves man-made religion and judging others, and I'm not judging you if you call yourself a Christian. I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about. Pharisees, Sadducees, like they were in the Bible. They're the ones that put Jesus to death because they were so religious and in the law that they did not understand, the simple stuff Christ was teaching. But anyway, so if you ever want to raise your vibration, there's meditation, same thing. Prayer and meditation is the same thing, basically. And it raises your vibration. And it gets rid of all the negativity going on inside you. It saved me for years. I'm going to start out, before I go into this, I'm going to start out with destruction of electronic equipment and communication. But first, I took some notes. I put effort into this. I don't just get on here. My heart goes out to everybody. I'm going through this, and I want everybody to know about this, even the ones who are not targeted. All right, so this is some quick stuff that I've came up with that, this is real stuff. I didn't come up with it. Like, I've done research. I got thyroid problems, and they're acting up very bad right now, and it's due to direct energy weapons. But anyway, here's some radiation things that can cause this radiation, stuff that the do weapons cause. Eye radiation can cause cataracts. Thyroid, hormone glands vulnerable to cancer, radioactive iodine build up in the thyroid, lungs, direct energy weapons to the lungs cause cause the lungs vulnerable to DNA damage when radioactive material is breathed in. The reproductive organs, direct energy weapons can cause you to be sterile. Skin, high doses can cause redness, itching, and burning. And bone marrow. Direct energy weapons radiation produces red and white blood cells. Radiated can lead to leukemia and other immune system diseases. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you're getting radiated and you're having problems, you might be like, oh, that's why I'm having that problem. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm going to get into this, and I'm going to start with destruction of electronic equipment and communication. This is what's happening to targeted individuals, part 3, and the last part. This is another tactic in destroying the TI's independence or ability to defend themselves. If a TI gets a picture or video of the person who's stalking or radiating them, the evidence is stolen. If a TI gets a video of a frequency meter showing that they are being radiated, it is stolen. Computers are hacked into, and pictures and files are destroyed. Telephones, cameras, and recording equipment are hacked and destroyed. Anything that can be plugged in can be electronically zapped. TIs are not allowed to have computers, cameras, or jammers. I do keep my stuff safe, but I can't go into how I do it. But there is a video. If you scroll down, you'll figure it out. I'm just too paranoid to let them know my secret. Financial burden of repairing and placing personal items, electronics, appliances, and vehicles. TIs have to spend their hard-earned money to constantly fix things. Locks on doors, windows do not keep stalkers out. Stalkers who enter a TI's home break things they cannot take with them and steal anything else they want. Appliances are destroyed by burning out the coals. Utility companies participate in these activities sometimes because they have access via smart meters. People don't realize smart meters have chips in them that talk to nodes placed throughout the house, which monitor utility usage and do security surveillance. All electronics are stolen, broken. TVs, computers, printers, phones, radios, refrigerators, washers, dryer, water heaters are broken. Coils are burned out in vehicles so the fuel pump doesn't work. There are endless ways to break things on cars, from putting chemicals in the gas tank to destroying lights, tires, brakes, engines, coils, etc. The financial burden is a part of the program intended to leave the TI helpless and vulnerable. Stalking is done by stalking. Stalking is done by ordinary looking people. Some carry meters to to get your personal frequency. Some say there are private parties involved in stalking, and that might be true. It's an equal opportunity program open to people regardless of age. The COPS program is very blatant about using police, firemen, medics, veterans, and partners in the community, which include drug addicts, prostitutes, and other criminals. They use city resources like ambulances, fire trucks, and squad cars. And most of these policemen and firemen have been told such bad things about the target, they agree to participate. So I'm not saying all of them, because it ain't all of them. But some of them get convinced, hey, this dude's a pedophile, watch him, torture him. Really, he's not, So stalkers break into homes during the day when the TI's away at work, and at night while the TI's at home. If they can't get in the door, they take out a window. Stalkers make openings in the roof. They modify the victim's home to suit themselves. They reorganize plumbing and wiring in the home. The stalker leaves evidence of their having been in the home on purpose to irritate or anger the TI, which is part of the psychological attack. They try to provoke the TI into an act of violence or attack or madness. The TI's privacy is eclipsed with an egregious wound. Stalkers steal driver's license, passports, credit cards, and IDs, anything else they want. They get the TI's mail and foul the mailbox with garbage and food. Tricks are endless. TIs are followed to restaurants where waiters take a very long time to serve them or put their choice of condiments and containments in their food. Then they are stalked by kitchen staff with phones when they leave the restaurant. Most TIs are stalked every time they leave their home, from people on foot, bicycles, people in stores, store managers. Publix cooperates in getting brain and body frequencies in stalking. Some TIs are stalked in their vehicles and shot with direct energy weapons while driving. Some vehicles are remotely controlled to kill the TI by taking control of the steering wheel and crashing the vehicle. One TI was between his vehicle and the garage when someone remotely started the vehicle and he was crushed to death. Stalking also includes one or more people who use phone apps to get radar image of you, which locks onto your body frequency or implants so direct energy weapons can be beamed at you while in public. Walmart and Target use their employees to do this. Walmart's also gassing people in their store. The TI is shot with frequencies that shock, vibrate, and cause them pain. See YouTube video, pesticide sprayed on a TI at Walmart. Some stalkers use cloaking, developed for the military. I don't know if this is real or not, but I've been researching it. Listen to this. A cloak stalker can be in the same room with you, and you cannot see them. They can deliver chemicals or biologicals to you without you ever knowing it happened. Some have been caught by using laser light focused on metamaterial suits. Some people carry a machete or a gun around the house to deter cloak stalkers, which actually works. I wonder if I shot my gun at somebody that might be in the house walking around, boom, if it'd make them appear. I'm just joking, y'all. Noise harassment. And I'm gonna skip that because, noise harassment, everybody pretty much knows what's going on with that. All right, let's see. All right. All right, remote neural monitoring. Most all targets report a ringing in their left ear or both ears. This is a sign that their brains are connected to a mobile Wi-Fi remote neural monitoring system. The system relies on a nearby receivers or transmitters, either in a vehicle, a neighboring home, or a cell towers, and satellites to relay their EKG, MEG, or evoke potentials to a military field commander. Search Digital Angel. A person monitoring a person's brain from a distance with remote neural monitor can tell when a person's awake or asleep, what state of wakefulness or sleep they're in. During the time the victim is trying to go to sleep, they are shocked repeatedly, having sounds put in their heads or made vocal noises in their throat like growling. They're heated up and assaulted with acoustic pressure weapons that causes numbness and pain in their joints. When the energy that pulses and moves over, back and forth across their body. In other words, they are deprived of sleep. One TI has voices talking to him all the time and has evidence of an implant under his scalp. There are many other torture stories. Dreams can be inserted into someone's unconscious mind. Their emotions can be read and changed with frequencies. Someone else's experiences can be inserted into a person's memory. The victim retains control, but there are bodily functions which can be triggered from a distance with frequencies that match the victim's resonant frequencies. For instance, there are frequencies that can trigger anger, depression, or irritation. There are frequencies that can make the victim lose control of their elimination functions. Some frequencies take over arms and legs, which move uncontrollably. You see me, my hands do it all the time. This may be a screen from software used by torturers showing what can be done with particular frequencies. And I'm done with the video. However, look, They used to make me pee on myself. I'd have to go pee real bad. And, usually you can hold it. Oh, man. Boom, like a switch. Then they had some teeth, and they would shoot electrical pulses through my teeth, and I knew that it wasn't normal. I wasn't eating anything. I would just be there. And when I'm talking to important people on the phone, TIs, this happened in 2018, they would shock my teeth while I was talking to them. As soon as I hung up the phone, the electronic pulses through my teeth stopped, and they give me dreams all the time, nightmares. At 3 a.m, they electrocute my brain with electrical pulses, make it feel like it's frying. I get B2K, I get gang stalked hard, I used to, before the gang stalking got so bad, I used to come home, my door would be wide open. One day I came home, my door would be wide open. I walked in, my laptop was missing. So I'm tripping for like 2 weeks. I come back, my door wide open again. About 2 weeks later, my laptop's in the same place. They try to gaslight you, make you think you're crazy, all that. Man, keep the faith. And if you don't believe in God, I understand that. I understand it completely. I'm a believer in God, and I'm going to believe in God till the day I die. I'd given up on God. And that's a story for another time. And I might do a story on that this week. What happened to me my awakening when I fell out at the Denver airport. That's a good story. But if y'all ever stop hearing from me, just know I was kidnapped and murdered. I'm not in a mental hospital. I'm not in jail. None of that. That's the facts. I hope it don't happen. I got plenty of protection to keep it from happening. But you never know. You never know what might happen. But if I do, suddenly stop making videos, because I'm going to keep this YouTube thing going. Yeah. Social media, if I just disappear, I was kidnapped and murdered. So start asking questions. Anyway, God bless y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. It's hard to have a great weekend when you're targeted, but I'm hoping y'all have a great weekend. I'm going to try myself. They'll probably attack me tonight for making this video, because usually they attack me real hard right after I make a video. But anyway, God bless y'all. I love every targeted individual out there. I pray for every targeted individual out there every night. And even if you're not targeted, I love y'all too. Have a great day.